man. Ooh, shit. Nice warm day. I should have definitely worn my other shirt out here. Oh, Gary, I know you're watching. You might as well turn off now because I'm just gonna hurt your fucking feelings. Mm. Mm. Probably shouldn't have left. Oh no, left my charcoal out here. It's probably all moist. Man, thank you. Everyone wish everyone else happy Father's Day. My son isn't here. He's with his grandparents. They took him for the summer, so we're enjoying childless times. You know what that's like, G-Man? It's fun, isn't it? Except yours is kind of perpetual. So, one of the other differences between you and I is that I'll see my son again. I'll see my kids again. So, man, that was fun. That was fun. Shit, I just got a random phone call from MP saying that this fuckhead wanted to talk to me about what he did wrong. I was like, I'll go push his shit in, sure. And I do love like how he feigned concern for the civility of the conversation. Part of me wanted to go, you can't spell civilities, first and foremost, but you don't know what that is. Let's review a few things. You spend your time on YouTube not because you were bored, not because, well, you're in a remote location, that's the best way to get out and talk to people, you need to stretch your intellectual muscles, so to speak. No, it's because you're a loser and a failure. So your only metric of success is what you can pretend to be on the fucking internet. And that's sad. Even on Father's Day, nobody likes you. That's really sad, don't you think, G-Man? Fuck me. Man, if everyone disliked me like every day of the year, every day of the week, that would suck. I mean everybody, but shit, of course we all have haters. We all have people who just hate on us for whatever reasons. Sure, I have many. But they have very valid reasons to. And I'm not going to sit there and pretend like they don't. Oh, very obvious character flaws that I laugh about. Yeah, some, for the most part, I work on. For the most part. So, I took some advice from folks and I gave your ass a break. I said, you know what? Let me, there we go, focus. So, damn it, I gave your ass a break for a while. But, it's funny, even when people give you a break, you still just have whatever this is. Maybe it was that phone call that you received that I so don't know about and I so didn't help facilitate, that got you just your panties in a bunch. See, one of the things that you'll begin to learn, G-Man, is that you're close on the mark when you assume that I have my hands on a lot of stuff, but you don't really understand how deep. So I know that, you think that I like have control over like droves of internet trolls and the police and the world governments and shit like that. That's close, but no. What you will begin to see is that you and your little butt buddies are very predictable, and that all I do is push, and you provide everything else that happens after that. Actually, a lot of the bad things that happen to you in your life, I'd imagine, is your fault, but you really don't. You're not able to see that because subjective, arbitrary, Beckel's dick, subjective, arbitrary, whatever. So it doesn't surprise me about the things that you kind of like believe or you concoct in your fucking pea brain. But man, did I get this bitch triggered last night. He started yelling. That tickled me. That got my dick hard. Man, seeing him upset tickles the shit out of me. You should do that more often. Way more often. You should record it too, because I love laughing at you. Even if I'm not making videos, which you kind of go back and forth. My series exposing you is slander, but then it's hilarious, but then it's driving traffic for you, but then nobody cares about it, but people are paying me to do it, but then people are gullible. Like there's just all this like back and forth that doesn't make any sense. So one day that you're happy that I'm making the series, the next you're just really upset about it. You're losing sleep. You're calling your boyfriends True and Tommy and fucking Veckel, crying on their fucking shoulders and all this other bullshit. and the next y'all are beating each other off. I don't know. Like whatever it is that you pretend to do with them in your free time is some gay shit. But that's fine. That's fine. I accept that. Look, well, I can make a video any day of the week shitting on G-Man. What you should strive for is to be less like him. Everybody should be reminded, and this is a conversation that comes up often, is that why we give this idiot a platform. People need to be reminded what the bottom of the barrel looks like. People need to see what the lower rungs of society looks like. G-Man gets to see it every morning, every time he looks in the window. He gets to see what literally is the worst of the worst. He embodies that. And you should feel ashamed for that. There's a reason why he has to travel across states just to hang out with people and do like regular shit, like play ping pong and go to a fucking movie. Like most of us can make a phone call and go, hey, you want to go meet at Ramen Chan, later? Sure. Hell, I did it and live streamed it. I was 15 minutes away from me. Like, I didn't have to travel across a fucking state, but he does, because he's a loser, and nobody actually likes him. The only reason people actually do things for him is because they pity him, because he probably has fetal alcohol syndrome, and people feel sorry for him, because he clearly does not possess the mental fucking acuity to actually go about life and be a productive member of society. What he does on a day-to-day basis could barely be construed as fucking constructive. Like, he's functional. Constructive is another fucking question. So, make no fucking mistake, that failure of a man, Jerry Moore in New Jersey, that gets upset, so upset that he threatens people because they said his first name that he's made publicly available, that has the audacity to claim that his actions are justified because someone said his fucking name. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. They didn't mention the reason why I did it. Well, no, you fucking idiot. Someone mentioning your name is not a reason to threaten them with physical violence. Do you know, G-Man, I could have pushed you into traffic like 6 times? Just think about this for a second. I know he's going to take this way out of. I don't care. Do you know I could have pushed you in traffic several times? If you notice something, G-Man, I never really stood next to you because I don't fucking trust you. You are crazy and you're a worthless piece of shit. And I would never put myself in a precarious situation so that I'm in harm. But the fact that I have a lot to lose and I don't want to go to jail prevented me from doing any of the things that I probably should have done. Hell, the world would be a better place without you, let's admit it. But shit, man. Like, you play this, I love this victim thing that you do now. Drag's making fun of me because I was emotionally disturbed. Well, interestingly enough, I remember you saying that you got cured of that magically when you became a Christian. Unless you change this story, which you probably will again. Well, G-Man, if you're emotionally disturbed, you need to get your bitch ass off the fucking internet. Because it's obvious you can't control yourself. That's plain. That's so obvious. The fact that I'm able to manipulate you this well is a testament to that, actually. So I don't know why you seem to think. And I after MP gave me the call, I was like, why does? And I'm thinking this to myself. Why does he think that any engagement with me is going to make him look good or come out to be any different than any other exchange? I don't understand why he thinks that because he like sniffs his own farts or Veckel fucking gives him a verbal blowjob over the phone, that he somehow is going to fare any better than he did any other time. I don't get it. I really don't understand that. If anything else, he did so horribly in this exchange. I left the room and he still lost his shit. But I had my fun. I called the chat and all the messages people were sending me. I was like, here's a list of things. Well, me making fun of Sabella's sterility, that's subjective. You don't know how to spell subject. Like, you don't know what the fuck subject. You sucked that out of Veckel's fucking dick. Like, you don't know what that word actually means. It's quite obvious. Like, we have clear examples and screenshots of you being a sexist idiot. I mean, hell, the fact that you couldn't keep a wife is, again, probably a testament to that. But, you know what? Maybe that's just subjective. Maybe the fact that you don't have a fucking wife or a loving family to care for you, maybe that's subjective too. Maybe the fact that you had to call other people that's not your family to help you in your time of need, but those evil atheists that no one can trust, you called them when you hurt yourself, because that makes fucking sense. That I'm going to call people I don't trust, that I generalize all the time and talk shit about. Yeah. Yeah, that makes good because I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely you're gonna call the Black Hebrew Israelites next and tell them that hey, I need some money. Loan me some money. I promise I'll go easy on you guys next week. Fuck out of here. But I enjoyed I enjoy fucking with him a little bit too much. I honestly really don't miss it that much, but yeah, I got better shit to do. Unlike G Man, uh, after my untimely passing, I will be remembered. That is one of my goals: to leave a legacy for my family, to leave something, leave a mark on the world as something positive, something that will actually help humanity in the future. Once G-Man leaves, there will be an empty apartment in fucking shithole New Jersey that some other occupant can take up and hopefully be a better fucking human being. That's it. There's a huge difference, huge gaping difference on the impact that he and I have on the world and will have on the world, and it's quite obvious. It's quite evident. But that's fine. That's fine. He's on a mission to show everyone what the lower rungs of society actually looks like, and he's doing a really good job at it. People should use G-Man as an example of what not to do or what not to be as a person overall. Don't take responsibility for your actions. Blame everyone else. Ignore your faults and to make excuses for any and everything that you do because at the end of the day, you're justified because you believe so. That is the G-Man mantra. That is the unspoken word of an idiot with no life, no prospects, and no ability to introspect. That is the epitome of what it is to be this fucking idiot. So if he's upset that I point out the obvious, well, I'm sorry, idiot. If you don't want people to mention your real name, how about you not give people full access to your information? If you don't want people to know your brother's name, that's fine. If I didn't want people to know what school I fucking went to, I probably wouldn't have said the name of it 50 times. I probably wouldn't have said I live next to it. Do you think I really care? No. So, you should probably take this Father's Day and reflect upon the fact that you are a shitty person overall, father or not. Take this time to reflect on that you have no life. Take this time to reflect on the fact that people actually miss and love Jade and wish that she was here in your place. Take solace in that you, for some strange reason, are still here and she's gone. Because trust me, if I had an opportunity to trade her for you, I'd do it 10 times over. Because you are a worthless fucking human being. Just to remind you, just so you know where I stand on that. So, just trust me, the next conversation we have, I'm pushing your shit in because I was still going easy on you. I was that, it didn't take me very long to fucking trigger you, but you know what? People enjoyed it. That's what counts. So, just before you start trying to compare you and I again, you remember, G-Man, that you will never be a quarter of the man that I am. Don't ever in this lifetime or the next think that you can even stand in my fucking shadow. You had the grace, you had the wonderful privilege to literally stand in my shadow in real life, an opportunity that I doubt that you will get again. Because you don't fucking deserve it. You are not worth my time. You've never been worth my time. But I continue to entertain you for entertainment purposes and other people's entertainment purposes. For some strange reason, people enjoy our exchanges and they love watching me push your shit in. I don't get it. But you know what I enjoy? I enjoy being in the lab. I enjoy the 10 or 15 views that I get because people are actually learning something. There is a swath of people who exist on Google, on YouTube, that love watching the shit that I do in the lab, watching the cells that I'm culturing actively. So that's fine with me. My goal, my dreams and aspirations don't exist on YouTube. They're not. They're real things that exist. Because unlike you, G-Man, if I want affirmation, if I want positive vibes and stuff like that, all I gotta do is show up at that campus. That's it. That's it. People stop in their tracks. Veterans stop and talk to me. I had one fucking salute me. He was being funny, but they stop in their tracks, shake my hand, talk to me 5-10 minutes, even if I'm on my way to the lab. They know. There's quite a few there that know. There are people with PhDs who stop in their tracks to come talk to me, who greet me. If I want affirmation, I will go up the fucking street. I don't need internet affirmation like you. I actually have people around me, family members who actually love me. So this stuff that you have here because you don't have a life, that's on you. Maybe you shouldn't be such a shitty person. Maybe if you actually spent time trying to, I don't know, you know, build rapport with your own family, not be a shit person. I don't know. Maybe you could build a stronger relationship with your family so you can call on them next time your back hurts, next time you get a fucking STD in your asshole, whatever the fuck it is. Because you're a sad individual, a sad, pathetic little man. Honestly, I feel sorry for it because you'll never have the type of strong bonds that regular people have. Even if they're few and far between, you'll never have them because you're a shitty person, a terrible fucking person. And that subjective, arbitrary, subjective, fine. You can pretend that that's subjective, but the proof is in your life. There's nobody here that would exchange their life for your pathetic existence. That's a fucking fact. Find some idiot here that goes, you know what? I want to be a 40-year-old fucking illiterate in this shithole in New Jersey who stacks fucking barrels for a living, who yells at people on the internet, who has no strong ties with anyone in real life. Find a motherfucker here who wants to do that, and I guarantee you'll point to a fucking fool. There's no idiot here that I can think of, at least, that would say some stupid shit like that. Because you do take great solace in trying to talk about other people's lives, and I brought this up the other day. You love, and this is the thing that I got on about you with Jade. You love like assuming about her life and knew nothing about her. Now that she's gone, now you're pretending to be sad that she's gone, but it'd be best if you just keep her name out your fucking mouth. But now that I have about 50 of y'all watching, there's going to be a funeral for Jade. It's been shared. Someone please grab the link on my profile page on G Plus and post it. I believe it's September 14th. Yeah, about 3 days after my birthday. September 14th. Some of us are trying to meet up in San Francisco over in Cali and take Jade's ashes and spread them into the bay. She always loved pirates, so she will get to join all of the pirates on the open waters. So if you are in California, you should make the best efforts to go because there are people like on the fucking eastern seaboard who are coming. There are people coming from other countries. If you want to go and you can't make it because of financial reasons, there are people pulling strings. There's a plan to drive from the East Coast to the fucking West Coast and grab people. Okay? People post that fucking link. I am making arrangements so that I can possibly come. I'm not going to say if I can or can't right now because I do have a family that is during school time, but I think I might be able to swing it if the funds are together, because it's pretty much plane ticket and hotel stay. And what I'm looking at is that Friday before, so leaving that Friday afternoon after class, and leaving around noon that Friday and coming back in the evening on Sunday. And so that'll be in the perfect little window as to when I can be there. So that's what I'm hoping on, but that's gonna cost a few $100s. So that's what I'm looking at, because I definitely want to be there, and I would love to have one of Jade's books. There's a book that I believe she has that I would like, The Exuberance of Nature, I believe it's called. It was about the book about animals and homosexuality. I want to say she had that book, and if she did, I would like it as a memento. But just to give one last hurrah, one last wave to Jade before she sets sail, you should make every effort to go there. Even if fucking G-Tar, for whatever reason, makes it there, I promise not to fucking kick him in the water, maybe. But you should set aside nonsense and be there for Jade. If you really care for Jade, if you're really her friend, you'd find a fucking way. Don't be a shitty person. This is somebody who everybody learned from. Everybody learned something from Jade. I learned a lot from fucking Jade. So I am making efforts to be there. Trust me, my wife understands. Definitely. So like I said, once I get that money together, it's on like Donkey Kong. So please, folks, after I end this video, because we're about to go to Target, taking a break from Calc, so we can go out and grab some stuff for the wife's job. Uh, so we're gonna go do that in a minute. But don't be a shitty person like G-Man. Don't be a shitty person like the idiots who will let petty internet nonsense stop them from saying their last hurrahs, their last goodbyes to Jade. Like I said, there are people who are planning to drive from the fucking east all the way to the west. That's a long fucking trip. There are people planning that. Let it be known in every fucking group that all of us are in, on the book face, on Google, people should be spreading this shit because it's fucking Jade. Don't be a shitty person. So, sorry for the bait and switch, folks, but that's what this is really about. I could shit on that fucking idiot any day of the week, but Jade's more important. Jade is more important. So, there is a group. There's a community on Google Plus. It's like a Jade Legacy page or something. It's not called that's a series that I'm doing, but I cannot remember the name of the group. Damn it, I should look it up. But there is a group. If you want to come, someone please link that fucking group. If after this goes off or not. If you want to go, there's the J Club. Thank you. If you want to go, you're having logistical issues, financial issues, post in the group that I want to go. There are people who will get with you privately for various reasons to see about getting you there. Trust me, there are people who are trying to help out as much as possible. If you want to go, let it be known. Don't let stupid obstacles that aren't actually obstacles stop you. There are a lot of people here pulling resources, pulling stuff together so that people can go because they can't go. Some people are in the hospital, they can't go, who want to go. So, if you like Jade, if you learn something from her, if you just want to stand there and watch her ashes set sail, that's fine. You ain't got to say shit. You ain't got to give a eulogy. Just being there and possibly seeing me. I mean, if y'all just want to come see me, that's fine. But I'm primarily there for Jade. So, anyway, folks, yeah, like I said, sorry for the bait and switch, but couldn't pass up this opportunity. It saddens me that Jade did not get to see what I was doing in the lab because she was actually very excited about it. She was absolutely ecstatic about that. So, it is what it is. So, if anybody can get a contact with Jade's friend, I don't know her name, and her contact information. Can you see if Jade had? I think it's called The Exuberance of Nature. It's a book on a biology book on homosexuality in the animal kingdom. I want to say Jade's the one who told me about that book. I want to say she had it. If she does, I would like that book. I would like to have that book as a keepsake for Jade. If not, I'll settle for another biology book, if that's possible. I hope so. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to have a happy Father's Day. And not let this idiot take up any more of my time. Quite some time. Sorry, folks. I am taking a bit of a break from the idiot, other than offering little spurts of entertainment here and there, but he takes up way too much time. Honestly, he really does. Way too much time. His life's going nowhere. My life's going places.